Okay, work session tonight, we'll have a public hearing tonight, a request for license for finance company, money lender for Supreme Lending, 503 South Main Street. Okay, all that's been checked out, everything's checked out.
If I'm not mistaken, it's on the.
Right, that's correct.
And then on unfinished business tonight, a change order for the West Side Infrastructure Project. So, for some clarification on that, do you have the change order request, Councilman Washington? Okay. Mr. Jarvis?
Yes,
Okay.
okay. Let me, I may be a little bit premature about the change order request. What I wanted to do was have an understanding with the council on what I need to do what Councilman Washington wants to do, and the council. And that involves, you remember we deleted the sidewalk on Southwest Main, Government, and the county. And taking that money that we have on those three streets, and plus a part of the resurfacing project on Millie Francis, one block or two blocks, put those two together and try to make some improvements on the Papio, which is the street coming down to the school. I did an estimate on what Councilman Washington and I had talked about trying to do to help the houses on the west side of the street, which is going north toward the school. Is everybody following me? By putting curb on just that one side. We can't put it on both sides, we wouldn't have enough money. I don't know if we're gonna have enough money to do even a part of, halfway down the west side. What we've got to do is when I bring the curb down the west side of the road and trying to pick up the drainage water, I have to put the curb and gutter in, I have to put an inlet in to pick up that water. When I put the inlet in, I have to cross the road. I don't want to put it in the ditch behind the houses. I want to carry that water to the closest point where I can discharge it and not put it in the ditch on the west side of the Papio. So I have to pipe it 776 feet to the nearest ditch, which is the ditch that cuts across the Papio, about a block south of us. Are you following that, Mayor?
I got you.
Okay, with the 776 feet, one inlet, one junction box, 200 and something feet of curb and gutter, all comes up to about $49,000. And I've got an estimate with it that shows that. But I don't think we're gonna have enough money in the sidewalk and eliminating one block of Millie Francis to cover the $49,000. So Councilman Washington had asked me to look into the possibility of having enough money to do that. I don't know for certain, I don't know about 100%, but I think about 80% that we're not gonna have enough money to do what we're talking about. I don't know if the council would be interested in putting in additional money or more money or not any money, but that's what I'm coming before the council about. That's one of the issues. There's something else I'm going to talk to the council about.
Now, let me ask you a question on this particular issue. That is, this goes back to many, many years ago, the Tuskegee Basin study that was done. Is this part of that Tuskegee Basin?
It is. Part of the basin.
Okay. So it would be a separate project altogether from where you are now?
Correct.
Okay, so the project would have to be let, would have to be bid.
Yes.
Okay. And your total was, what do you think?
I think it's about $50,000.
So if it were under 50,
And it could be under. But there again, I'm only doing a part of the west side of that one block. I'm doing about 2/3 of that one block coming south. From the intersection at the school coming south, about 2/3 of that block.
So the entire block's not getting curved.
No, that's right. It would just be the west side The problem, as I understand it, is with the ditch behind the west side houses. That ditch floods, backs up, gets close to the houses, may have flooded
And
out.
those houses being on which street?
They're west.
West
on the
Main
west-
Street?
No, they're on the west side of the Poplar.
West side of the Popiola, okay. That's Jeannie,
Yeah, I
okay.
could.
Bozeman's.
Let me get this, I'll get this. I got it.
Larry, what is the difference in the sidewalk project, since we cut that out, how much do we have appropriated for that?
Well, the sidewalks themselves, I think, is about, that's like 18,000. And I think we've got about 26, if we take out, I think the overall, the whole thing was 26 on Lily Francis. If you take out half of that, that'd be 13, so we're like 31 versus 48, or, I mean, 50.
Well, one of the main reasons that we did that project over there was to relieve the residents of flooding and hard rain. And if we're not gonna do the drainage correctly, then we wasted our money, we wasted our time. We need to do whatever it takes to get the water out of those people's yards.
Well, you know, we're talking, where we spent the money is a different basin. And we spent the money in one drainage basin, but we didn't, and we did both of them, we just didn't have enough money to do both of them.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we're doing now, is trying to take what money, or part of the money that we have available, and then put it over in the other basin. But it's just it's a Band-Aid, it's not a total fix.
I thank Councilman Jones for what he said, and look at this, if you want to do it right one time. They will be more than happy to get something done. It would be positive for these people, a plus positive. And I think the proper way to benefit is to do it is to give it up and then you do the curve
Well,
on both
it's-
sides of the
right.
street.
And we're not through with the government street project, so we may have more money, or we may not have any money. I don't know until we get closer to the end. Don't have any idea.
Okay, if you don't have an overrun on the government street project, okay, but you could have an overrun.
We could, right now, we don't see one, but we could have. We don't know. We're not far enough into it.
Would this address any of the water that comes behind Top's house? None of that water right there.
That would come off of West Main Street coming behind Mr. Rawls' house, because there was a ditch between this is like what the wrong foot and then goes and all that.
But isn't that same ditch, the ditch between Goodman's and ours property?
That's a separate.
You said
Yeah, it goes to those come
Right
together.
in, at the end of what's that, over the street. That's right.
Yeah, Osceola, you're talking about the ditch that comes across in front of the church?
Right.
And then it goes, it diagonals and gets in a cover, and right in there is what I'm talking about, tying this all together.
Okay, I may have missed that. Okay, where the M Fingers live, where the big inlet is back there, are you talking about going to that inlet?
No, that's the house on the corner.
Yes.
Hey,
Right here, there's the school. Here's the school. This is the curb gutter they put in. And they
On
put
the
in
west side.
Right, and I put in again, it come right here with the junction box and then pipe all the way right here where you intercept this. This is that other church. This is the one, where it diagonals across here, that's where that ditch goes across. Right here. And that's where we'd be tying it in, right in there where that ditch comes back in on the bottom.